Hello everyone. We're going to go for a little bit of tour of our amazing facilities we have behind me. We just want to show off our school to all of you that are thinking about what school to go to at this time of year, and it's a good chance to check out what we have to offer here at Ecole McTavish. So come on in, let's go. Well, welcome inside to the amazing building I'm going to show off for you today. Right now we're going to walk through the school a little bit. This is our front office staff area where you're going to see the ladies who really run our school, taking lunches, helping you guys out during the day. If you're late, you get a late slip. That all happens here. If you need your bus pass, that's their area. So really make sure you're nice to these ladies. They run the school. Super important. You continue on into this amazing atrium area you can see here as you first walk into the school. This is used for many things by the students here. You'll see the couches along the wall. Students sit there during before and after school as a place to kind of be. And then it's also set up for lunchtime. So at lunchtimes, our junior high students eat their lunch out here on the big long tables we get set up every day. Classes take turns doing that because it's part of being a part of Marauders, taking care of our school. So you're gonna learn to set up and take down and clean up those tables. As you continue down through here, we have lots of different areas we'll talk about later in the tour. But it goes over into our phys ed area, and that leads to our gyms and our weightlifting room, and down to our hallways for our junior high classes. So you'll get another good look at that when we go for a walk down there as well. This is where our students get to buy their lunch every day. So unlike in elementary school, when you don't have that opportunity, here at junior high and high school, you can buy your lunch every day from our provider here. Of course, you can bring your own lunch and sit out here, that's fine, but if you want to buy something, it's welcome here. We have some vending machines as well around the corner we'll get to as we walk towards the gyms. And this is where the students line up to get that done. But once again, you could sit on the couches that are here. We have more tables that come out at the back. We have a brand new eatery at the back as well, which will probably be open next year. So another place for you to buy your food from. So a chance that there's microwaves for you to heat your food up. And this area here was right into our brand new varsity gym and the beautiful facilities that are there. Welcome to our amazing phys ed area for our junior highs. We have two huge gyms for them to use. This is one of our sides of the gym. It can be set up for volleyball, basketball, and anything we want to do in our gyms. The really unique thing is we have two of these right next to each other. Come take a look in here at this next one. Same size, but nice and big for us to use. We have ping pong tables out right now. Whatever the unit is, we have tons of room to do it in. And as you can see from this wall, our pretty amazing collection of junior high city championships. Over 100 city championships have been won by our school in our 9 years of being open. That's a pretty impressive number to have. The best part about all this is just 2 of the 3 gyms we have. We're gonna now head over to our high school gym. Let's take a look. So this is our amazing senior high gym. Brand new this year, pretty amazing place to be. We already have won 2 city championships in high school. You see our beautiful bleachers are in now. Our window, full glass corner window to let that sun in. Just a beautiful facility to have your high school career in. So if you're an athlete, you can't do better than this setup in the city at all. We're very lucky here at Ecole McTavish to have these amazing fields for us to use when we can through the year. This is our CFL size football field. Pretty amazing setup for us to have as a school. And then right next to us is our soccer field as well. So lots of choices for outdoor activities here at the school. While we're here though, I'm gonna take a look. Look at the size of the wall here, completely covered in solar panels so that a quarter of our building will be off the grid going forward in the future. So pretty amazing that our school is thinking that forward as we were building the high school. We're back into our amazing atrium area. Another use for this area is our theater. So we set up 225 chairs in this area, making one of the biggest theaters in town. And here's where our action occurs, up here on stage. It's for our plays happen up there, our musical theater, open mic nights, concerts with our band. All of that happens in here. We have a $90,000 lighting and sound system, which is an amazing system for our students that students run. It's not run by our staff, it's run by students. And it's run right out of this sound and light booth that's right here looking into this area. And up on stage is our drama room and also where the plays happen. So we're gonna go take a look at that now. Come on into the drama room, I'm gonna show you around here. So this is where all the action occurs. During class time, this is our drama room, and so our classes happen here. There's lots of things we can do in here. And this is also the stage for during our plays. The whole play happens in front of here. We have a brand new drop-down screen with a rear projection mount at the back there. So the special effects in our place have gone up quite a bit this year. And that all happens here. And this wall that you see here against this wall gets pulled away. And we can put it off to the side, and that becomes our stage where we were just standing a few minutes ago. So we've done plays like Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin Jr., Seussical, Matilda, just to name a few. There's been many others through the years, but those are some of the ones that just jumped to my mind. And so some of the sets you can still see around this room, that magic all happens back here under the run of our amazing staff that help out. And our students, once again, who help run backstage. So a chance for you to become involved if that's what you love doing right here in this room. Just down from the drama room is our amazing dance studio that we have our peak dance in, as well as our yoga option. Come on in, let's take a look. Whoa, hold on. Always take your shoes off before you go in the yoga room. We have to make sure we take our shoes off. So come on into this amazing dance studio and yoga studio that we have. So this big facility with the mirrors and the proper flooring for dance and its sound bafflers, just an amazing space to teach in. Let's take a quick look into our office area. In here you'll find the hub of the school. Lots of things are going on here. At our front desk, our ladies work to help you with all your boo-boos, getting your Band-Aids and your ice if you need that, as well as helping you if you have phone calls or any questions you need for the school. This is the place you'll be phoning. This side of it, we have our peak office where we run our peak program out of, and our junior high LAC office. So lots of chance for you to get some support and help through our school in this amazing office area. All right, let's take a look into our music room now. Come on in. This amazing facility houses over 100 band students during the weeks and tons of Glee students as well. Over half of our school is somehow involved in the music programs at our school. Guitar is very popular, so lots of chances for you to be involved in the arts here at the school. This room is an amazing spot. Nice big ceilings, lots of room for the band to spread out and perform. Just an amazing facility. And to top it all off, we have some practice rooms at the side here. I'm going to take you to a look at this. Another chance at our school to have multi-use spot. So these are the practice rooms where students can practice guitar or their instruments. But also in this one, you're going to see we've created a recording studio, just like you'd see your professional musicians use. So if you want to tape a song, if you want to record yourself playing your music or whatever, you've written a song and you want to do that, you can do that in this room. We'll have the microphone set up for you, and then the person doing all the work on that side, kind of mixing your audio, will happen right there. And it's soundproof, and it's an amazing quality you can get here, as good as you can get anywhere in town. What's really great about it, students do all of this. You guys get to run these programs and use that computer and make the music. So if that interests you, this is the place for it. Okay, let's go take a look down the hallways here in the junior high wing. As we start to walk down these hallways, you'll see how nice, big, and bright they are. Every junior high student gets their own locker. Here's a couple examples. There's lots of different colors and stuff like that in the school, but each class stays in their homeroom area. So you'll be with a group of people during the day, and your homeroom lockers will all be together in this area. So that's how that works. And I know one of the big things that our grade 7 students, or soon to be grade 7 students, really worry about is getting lost in this big, huge building. But this hallway is a big circle. So when you go around the building, even if you get lost, you're gonna end up right back where you started. So it's a big circle all the way around. So it's kind of neat to do that. You'll often see our hallways covered in student artwork, as you can see here from Mrs. Rex's room. So it's pretty amazing to see how our students showing off their ability and the way they learn in different ways. As we continue down the hallway, you'll see one of our many bathrooms around the school. One of the things about our schools, we have both gendered bathrooms, like this one happens to be a female bathroom, but we also have gender neutral ones as well throughout most of the school. But whichever one you're more comfortable using, you can find in our building. So that's one thing you'll be able to see all the way across the school is the same setup for that. This is our Indigenous Gathering Center for our students who are Indigenous. It's a place for them to come and get a snack or to just be involved in their culture more. We're happy to have a guidance from some of our elders here in this building as well. So they come in and help here. We have Miss Pollyanna who comes in and helps us. So a beautiful room for them to have, to call their own, and to make sure that they're comfortable at our school. And we'll continue down here. This is our middle hallway. It kind of cuts through the middle. You'll learn once you get a bit more comfortable here that if you need to get across to the other side, much quicker to go here than to go all the way down the long hallway. So once you get more comfortable, you'll find the quickest routes to your school classes and things of that nature. And here's one of our computer labs. We're going to take a look in here. As I unlock the door, safety first. Come on in, we'll just take a look. So as you see, the lights are off and the floor is clean. But you can see the Mac computers behind it, and it looks pretty amazing. It's a very nice setup. Useful 35 computers in here, so students can come in and work with their classes, and it's a beautiful setup for sure for students to use for English, social studies, whatever class, math, science wishes to come in here, they can do it. A lot of programming is done in here as well. We have programming in our junior high as options and high school, so both of them come in here to use that. This is also where we hosted our peer tutoring, where our high school students put on their tutoring during the lunch for our junior high students. So if you needed help, you get help from a fellow student. Another amazing opportunity available for our students here throughout school. Some of the amazing options we have at the school are on display in some of our rooms here. Take a look at this. This is our foods room for just our junior highs. So this is a spot, if you're interested in taking foods as a course, you would get to take it in this room for all of junior high. It's a very big room, lots of kitchens to cook in. They do everything from making cookies and salads and whatever it is they're doing. Entrees is a chance for you to learn a little bit more about helping out at home. And mom and dad will like that, because then you can maybe do some dinners at home. So that's a good win for sure there too. So this is one of the many options we can take in our junior high. Another amazing option we can have for the school while you're here, if you want to take it, is a wood shop. Take a look at this junior high wood shop we have to use. It is an amazing facility for junior highs to have, and a chance to kind of start to learn some of the more basic hand tools and moving on to some of the bigger tools once you get into the later grades. You can get to design some of your own projects. As you can see here, some more of the tables that were used by our grade 7 and 8 students this year. So a chance for you to do a lot of different things in this room if you like getting your hands busy and making things. So a great option for you to take here in the school. We're going to take a glimpse inside a couple of our classrooms through this tour. And here's an example of one of our junior high science labs. Take a look around at this science lab. Nice big facility for us to have. The tables are set up for them to do labs. Lots more sinks, lots of covered space. As you can see from the wall decorations, the teacher has lots of things up to help with the learning. We're big about supporting our students in their learning, so make sure you ask lots of questions in classes when you get here. The teachers are there to help you. We have help sessions. All those are there for you to help you do the best you can. Our school has 50% of our students on the honor roll, but it's because we have dedicated teachers like the one in this room that help set things up for your success. Oh, you caught me doing a little DPA here in our fitness room. This is our junior high fitness room. Currently was used by all our students, but it's going to be just junior high once our weightlifting room comes open. But we're going to take a little look around this room right now as I talk about it. So we have a little jungle gym areas the students like to call it, where you can do monkey bars, chin-ups, TRX, skipping, kettlebells, the weights, all those kind of things here. We have box jumps. In the corner we have our ellipticals, bikes. We have treadmills, our Bowflexes. Lots of opportunities to get active in this room, and chances for our junior high students and our junior high teams as well, and our peak students. They come in here quite a bit as well. What you'll see down here is more of the weightlifting items. These items are probably mostly going to move to our high school weightlifting room, which is in construction still right now, but will be open for September, and it will have a full weightlifting facility for our students to use at the high school. As I mentioned earlier, one of the really popular options we have here at the school is our guitar class. You can take that from grade 7 all the way to grade 12. And here's some of our amazing selection of guitars here and some of the things that inspire us daily in our music. I'm a big guitar player, I love doing that as well, so I may pop in from time to time to classes. If you like guitar, this is the place to come and make sure you learn. So as we travel down this main hallway next to the office, this is going to head towards our high school. This is where our art room is for our school. You'll see some of our amazing art up on the walls, and that's where Mrs. Smith works out of. And through these doors, you're going to see the high school half. So for the most part, we keep our junior high students on this side and our high school students over here. There, of course, is some crossing for phys ed and some of the option classes, and as well for what we're about to see, which is our learning commons or our new library. Come on through the doors. So what you see is a pretty fantastic facility for our high school students, and a place for them to call their own. They eat their lunches here, they can hang out here before and after school, a chance for them to have their own space in such a big building. Very much a college feel to this area, has that feel of being able to do things and to work into certain spaces. Our library, as it used to be, is now a learning commons, so we have this facility set up for them to come get their library books and things of that nature. And then we have little seating areas for them while they're doing their reading or whatever they like to do. And actually, if you come take a look at this, this is a neat little thing that they have in our couch areas. You can see that you actually have plug-ins that you can plug your devices into to get charged while you're sitting here having your lunch. It's a nice little thing you can do to help keep your day and keep your electronics going. So we'll continue down the hallways and take a look at the high school. So this leads to our student services area. The door right here is where you're going to go in and get help on anything you need for your classes picking, if you have want to go see our counselors, or if you need some career advice, or if you have some high school LAC, so learning assistance, with things to help with your schooling, this is the place you're going to come. Miss Weather will be sitting at the desk to help you out, and you'll come and check in with her as she helps you figure out who you need to see. We have lots of support for mental wellness as well, so if this is the place to come and get that help and support you need during this time, this is the place you're going to do it. The high school is broken up into several different wings, and we're going to show you a little bit of each of those. As you can see originally, there's 2 floors here of classes that you're going to be in to take your main core courses from. So we're going to travel up the stairs first and take a look at the upstairs hallway. So come on up the stairs. As you make it up the steps, you can see on the left here is our first really quite beautiful room. It's our independent learning center. So you can come in here to take a lot of module type work, maybe things we don't offer, things like forensic science, sociology, anything that might not fit into our regular schedules, you can do them in here. It's a great place to get some extra credits and stuff like that. Another sitting area for our students, so they can eat their lunches. Sometimes if it's very busy in our ILC room, it comes out into here if the teacher allows it. And then another chance to see a place to sit down. And as you look over, you get a really beautiful view of our learning commons. And you can really see how big an area it really is. Here we are in the first high school wing. This is the upstairs part of our high school. So come this way and we'll take a look. First thing I want to point out to you is look at these nice full lockers that the high school students get to use. So when you're in grade 12 and 11, you get to definitely have these. So you might make sure you come to get those lockers picked out early enough. The washroom facilities, of course, are on both floors. These ones are gender neutral. Downstairs is separated by gender. Whichever one you're most comfortable using, you can come and do that. We have a place for everybody here. So here's take a look at one of the classrooms here on the high school wing. Nice big facility, lots of space for students to spread out in and learn in. The teachers have all state-of-the-art equipment to learn from. This is our new loft boards that we have here in the school. Every high school class has these. Chance for the students to interact with them as well through their own devices. Beautiful setup and a spot where teachers can really get the students to be learning at a high level. And we're going to take a look now across the hallway at a high school science lab. So come with me and take a look at this one. The upstairs and downstairs is identical. So there's 2 science labs up here and there's 2 science labs downstairs. So here's an example of what our science labs look like in high school. Very big, very bright and open. We have the workstations here where they can do their labs, lots of room to spread out, very safe. Whereas the lesson can happen in the classroom environment. Once again, our loft boards, and as you can see, a beautiful display with the windows on the wall. So gorgeous rooms to learn in, and a chance for you really to feel like you belong and do as best as you can. I'm going to take a little look here at the end of the hallway here, because some people don't even get to see this. So I like to show it off in our tours. As we walk into the light, you're going to see a beautiful view of the soccer field that we have next to us. And a little soccer match going on right now. So beautiful facility for us to use during the day as well, and some of our amazing parking we have around our school. A chance for our students to have a spot to bring their vehicles. But what a nice view this is at the end of this hallway, and I wanted to make sure you got to see it. We're back in the learning commons area that leads to our CTS wing. CTS stands for Career and Technology Studies. Another awesome spot for you to get your options done in high school. This door here leads to our foods room. So you can sell, when we sell food items, it comes right out of there to this learning commons. So it's a chance for students to interact and use that foods to then make a little bit of money for their class and stuff like that. Come on in here, we're gonna take a look at another one of our many CTS rooms. This is our video animation suite and TV studio. So packed up right now, but you can see the size of the room, and this is usually filled up with computers and laptops and things like that for you to do your graphic design. And then at the back here, we have what's called a cyclorama, a really fancy word for a TV studio. So you can see that it's actually going to get painted green. So this will be all green, like where they make the big fancy movies. And just want to make sure it wasn't wet paint. And you come in here and you actually lose depth perception. So now it looks like when the camera zooms in here, I'm in a huge room. Even though as we walked in right now, you saw that it was just a little one. So this is state-of-the-art facility. It's only one in town, and you'll be able to take videos just like they do for those movies everyone loves to go watch, like Star Wars. So we're gonna keep going, and inside right here is where you do the mixing of your TV programming or ads or whatever it is you're making. So it's a chance for you to learn that part as well. Attached to the video animation suite is our computer lab. Come on in here, take a look. So in this room, if you take a look at all these computers that are set up, lots of programming done in here, networking, 3D printers are set up at the back of the room here. We're going to take a look. And we even have students who build their own gaming systems in here. So here's one that's kind of in the midst of being made right now, kind of in pieces, but that's in the end going to be a working system. Here's our 3D printers. Pretty amazing to get a chance to use those. And then another system under work, and then here's a finished one. So this is what it would look like when it's all done. This has over 400 games in it, and our student in grade 12 made this year. He gets to keep this and have it as his own. So pretty neat system for you to do and to be a part of. If you're interested in computers and that kind of things, this is the kind of room you want to be in. Come on in, take a look at other one of our CTS options we have. This is our foods room. On the right here, we have our hydroponic gardens that are set up for us to grow our own vegetables for our use in class. As well, we also have gardens at the front of our school, and we hope to really use as much stuff that we grow right here, right during class. This room is huge, and it's set up for our high school students to really take their foods learning to a new level, in case that's your interest for your future life. So nice facilities for you to use, a nice teacher workstation for you to watch when that is the teaching's being done. So beautiful, another beautiful spot for you to learn in your CTS stream. Welcome to our robotics room, another CTS option you can take here at Ecole McTavish. This is where VEX Robotics happens. So our students can do some building and see some of the items that they make the robots with. This is where you're going to get into more of the VEX Robotics, where they're doing competition things, picking up items, moving them someplace else. In the end, possibly even doing some battle bots where they attack each other. Lots of interesting things to do. If this is an option of your interest, we have it here as well. Another very popular option here at Ecole McTavish is welding. It fits into our trades route that we have. We have a lot of choices for students to get a chance to try some hands-on stuff that maybe interests them and leads them into the RAP program, which is a registered apprenticeship program, a chance for you to have a job for half the school year during your school year and be in school for the other half. This is where the seeds of that are planted. So it's a chance for you to do that kind of stuff right here in the school. Let's take a look at one of these bays that you get to learn in. You'll see the room is set up with all the different things you need to do your welding, and then inside this booth is set up just for you to do the actual welding inside. All the safety stuff you would have out at the site, which is a big thing for people in town here, and a chance for you to get your hands on and give this stuff a try. So a very unique room, and one we're very proud of to get our students busy in. A few more CTS rooms we're going to talk about is our high school wood shop is one of them. This is right next door to our small engine rooms, which we didn't stop in, but it is another spot you can learn from, where we get lawnmower engines out, take them apart, put them back together, and even learn a little bit about auto body in that room. So another option you can do. This room is our big high school wood shop. Lots of room to move around. If you're interested in building things, here's a few of the items that they ask you to work on during the school year. Lots of chance for you to get your hands on and try all these different tools. A little bit more of the power tools in this one than the junior high, so you're using the lathe, the bandsaw, all those kind of things at the high school level. That helps you really understand what you're doing. If this is an interest for your career, once again, could lead to RAP. This last CTS room we're going to take a look at is our cosmetology suite. This facility is top-notch and one of the best ones you can have in the city of this nature. We'll go for a little walk around here and take a look. You can get your hair washed, you can learn about manicuring, pedicure, facials, all that kind of stuff gets done in here. We even have what looks just like a regular hairdressing suite where you can sit in the chairs and do that. And of course, we practice on our mannequins before we do it on each other's hair, so we don't do it. And this beautiful chair is our massage chair. So when you really have a nice tough day at school, you can come and sit here if you're in your cause class, mostly used by staff, of course, but you can actually learn how to do that kind of stuff through here. That takes us to the end of our tour. We hope you enjoyed a glimpse at what our school looks like and how it can help you through your high school career. We enjoyed showing it off, and we wish we could have done it in person, but this is what you get for right now. So if you want more information, where can you find it? Go to our website, ecolemctavish.fmpsdschools.ca. It's a place to look for a lot of more information and videos on classes and things of that nature. So that's the place to look. We look forward to welcoming you guys to the Marauder family when you come and join us next year.